It's the Red Rover Show. It's the Clover Lover Show. It's the radical show. Good evening. Today we shall bring you a show. A really good show, but tonight and in a great and mysterious castle. What is it, a mansion? No, it's a fast food restaurant. No, it's really an amusement park where they had the main building. It's called Draw. The wind blew. The carnival doors were closed to the main hall. The gates were closed. It was getting late. That's when Joe was supposed to report to his graveyard shift. What a name. I tell you, it's spooky out here. The wind's blowing, it's dark. The moon is shining. I tell you, he's got to go over there. His job was, he was just hired. The arcade room. And it's not really a room, it's a damn building. Different levels, different places with different kinds of games. It was his first night to start. The night patrol to keep the place. Do some cleaning, check up on some of the stuff. He had a little bit of a community college degree in repairs and stuff, so he was supposed to check all the machines if they were acting funny and see about repairing them. So we knocked on the door when he came up to it. He had to get in, let in before the night watchman locked out the gates. The building was creepy in its own way. Weird face on the front. The name Arcade. Charade on it. What a name. Welcome to the Arcade Charade. It was supposed to be arcade and charades. And different card games and other stuff they'd play. But the sign, I don't know, been missed and matched and redone, fell apart and glued, and didn't know what the heck it was originally supposed to say. But he didn't like it. And he was a young guy too, fresh out of high school. His first job he could get, without a college education. That was the big degrees. He had to go to the other school. Community college, and now, that was only a couple of years. So he was 21. Yay, I can drink, he says. Not like an old man, but he thinks that. Can hardly wait to get a taste of it. Legal like. But now he has to deal with his job. He knocked. Door creaked. Took forever to do it. Waited so long, knocked so many times, he was... Then a little wooden door opened on the top to see through. What do you want? Scared the hell out of the guy. Hey! What the... Oh. Hey, you know who? John, Joe, Joseph, Jermaine, John, who the hell are you? You the kid who's supposed to watch the place, huh? Yep, that's me. Get your ass in here. He let him in there and he started talking. Now, whatever you do, don't fuck around with the games. Don't play 'em. You're supposed to fix 'em and clean the place and watch for hoodlums. And if they come around, press the button, and they'll send security over. And they'll start beating anyone who comes around with their batons. Now, whatever you do not go next to the shooting cowboy. You mean draw? Quiet! Don't say that name. And don't go near that machine even to fix it. Leave it alone. And don't mind if it goes through its spew. Every time you walk by, it's just sensor activated. Don't pay no mind. But don't you play it, touch it, or nothing. But don't butt me. For any reason, we got you on security camera. If we see you even get near that one, you're fired, boy. And we're gonna fine you $150. What? That's don't. So they agreed, he agreed, and so they went on. During the night, he just did his job, did his stuff, but every time he passed that machine, going by to get to another one, he'd hear it taunting him. Draw, you bastard! He'd say. Or, you got till noon, boy. Think you got what it takes. But it was just a machine saying that stuff to get customers, riling them up, hurting their pride. So they pop them full of quarters and try their luck, but nobody's ever won. That's for sure. It's on record. They even had it as some kind of nationwide record of the machine's never been outdrawn. Yes, sir. He's played that game. He knew. But he wasn't able to outdraw that guy. He was fast. But he knew one day he could get it. And he figured, what the hell, why don't I do it tonight? I don't have to waste my quarters. I got the keys to the machines. I could just turn the dial. And I could play it all night until I beat it. But that's what he thought. But he knew what that old guy said. Don't you dare touch that machine, boy. Don't you dare. But he said, I have that. I also got the key to the security room. I could turn off that camera. See, it was a glitch. They wouldn't see me play it, and I could get it. I could do it. That's what he thought. And sure enough, that's what he was planning on doing. He was ready, willing and able, yes sir, to draw. So we did what we had to do, got the machine rigged, had the camera turned off. He was there, stepped up to it. There was a gun belt you stand in front of, and it comes around, and no matter how fat or thin you are, it adjusts the waist and buckles you in, so you got yourself a gun slinging from the leather, hanging off, ready to draw. So you decided to come, huh? Test yourself against me. I'm the villain who's willing to kill you, boy. I could outdraw you. That's what the machine said. Its menacing eyes had a mustache and a gruffy stubble, almost like a beard, but not quite. His black hat. His eyes squinting under them bushy black eyebrows. You gonna shoot? We better test your 6-shooter first. Pull it out and test it. Aim it at the floor right there. That'll tell you whether it's working. So we did. Checked it. Action on that trigger was spot on. Alright, boy. Put it in the holster and let's go for it. The machine almost looked alive. It almost moved as if it was. Tonight of all nights, maybe it was because all the lights were off and there was very few lights on, and it just maybe made it look like it was alive, but it was really just a trick of the light and shadows of the arcade. He was like, well, it's just a machine. Like I said, I ain't wasting my money. I can try as long as I want. So when the countdown came up, you heard the Wild West guy in the back. All right, you two. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Boy, it wasn't even close. That all you got, greenhorn? Machine raised its head back, laughing hysterically, shaking his head as it came back and waving his finger at him. You ain't got nothing, get out of here. You look at that shot I just winged you. You'll survive. But if you continue, I'm gonna plug you full of holes. Damn machine, I'll get this son of a bitch. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna get this one. He pressed the reset button. And the villain actually looked surprised. Like he recognized him. You again? I know it's you because you haven't even undone your belt yet. I know it's you, the same one who tried a moment ago. You're still limping along? Well, this time I'm gonna plug you good. So they went back and forth like that. The hours ticked by. The boy neglected his duties. He got obsessed. He started to hate that laugh of losing. Until couldn't take it no more. And on this last chance, he was so mad it made him unearthly fast. Slam! There was silence. An ATV went by outside the building in the fields next to the amusement park. That's how quiet it was. The jaw of that villain dropped. Its eyes got big as saucers. Its gun was only halfway up and it dropped it. Clutched his heart and he caught. Was that blood? It dripped down from the shirt where he held his hand against the bullet hole. The villain was shot. He pulled his hand away and looked at it. Oh, be damned, he said. You son of a... But before he could finish, his head sputtered, spazzed. The machine went hysterical. Started twitching violently all around, making horrible noises. Hands reaching out for him. He got scared as a mother. Tore himself loose from that belt. Went over there, backed up. I'll get to you! Oh, come on, get out of it! The machine was just horrible. He was screaming, yelling, raging, pulling against himself like he was trying to get out of that machine and him. And that's when it just gasped its last breath, clutched its chest, screamed out loud. Its hat even fell off as it raised its head like some kind of human werewolf howling at the moon. The scream was horrible. It actually made him shake so bad and scared him. He had to run for the John. Yes, sir. Gave him the damn shits it did. That's how scary he was. He was in there for a while, all shook up. Sat on that toilet that seemed like forever, trying to get himself better. And finally, after he cleaned his mess, it took a lot to clean that up. Got it down and flushed. Washed his hands, splashed his face, looked in the mirror and said, "Fuck, man. I gotta not mess around. I got work to do. Should never mess with that machine." He went out there, knowing he had to pass it. He dreaded and to see that again, but he knew he had to do it, so he went on his way. And that's when he saw. And he nearly shit himself again because he couldn't believe it. It was gone. He ran over there and saw. It looked like it had torn itself free from the machine. He heard a bang down the hall. Crash! And jumped out of his skin. That fucker's... He got out. He's alive. "I'm gonna get you, He heard doors slamming. "I'm coming, you better draw, boy." That's when he ran. Ran to the door. Trying to get out, banging his way. Fumbling, hoping he had a key, but he realized he was locked in by that old fucker who left. He was supposed to come back in the morning and let him out. He can't get out, and there's bars on all the windows now. He's trapped with that mad gunman. The cowboy. He could hear noises, things slamming and breaking. "These are numbered, son." He knew he had to find some kind of weapon. He couldn't beat it. He couldn't get close. If he became real, then his gun did, and so did the bullets. So he was shit out of luck. He better find a gun somewhere. He thinks he knows there's one somewhere in the desk the old man had. I think he saw it when he was filling out the form that day in his office. If he could get that gun, he'd have a chance. But then he'd have to draw again. He couldn't do it like that. He didn't think he was fast enough. It was just a fluke. I'm gonna have to sneak attack him. I'm gonna have to get him guerrilla style. Like a sniper or something. Sneak up to it dastardly. I can't go face to face. And that's what he had to do. Alright, people. It's coming up on that 20. That was part 1 of Draw. Will an Osito bear from the machine come to his rescue, or may Osito not be in it? And the kid make his way to find a weapon, overcome the gunman, the quick draw. We'll see. And remember, if you see a lone gunman game, don't try your luck, because if you win, you still lose. And we'll find out if that happens to this kid now. On the next show, part 2 on The Radical Show. Radical! Way to go! Way, baby! Woohoo! Alright, people. Check you out later. Have a good one. And don't get caught in any gunfights. Be good.